And here we go with another review. What do we have in store today?
What's this yellow-green looking stuff?
That's today's special. It's vegetable surprise.
What's it got in it?
It's a surprise.
Thank you, young lady, for what is probably the best joke in this comedy. Today we look at the 1989 horror comedy anthology, Tabloid, and it begins with an aerobics instructor being kidnapped by aliens. We get our framing device as one of the women who witnessed the kidnapping are telling the tabloid. We get a nice little song and find out that the printer at the magazine brought a copy to his local bar.
Doing my jumping jacks, and this thing came in the side door, and he was so scary looking.
I don't believe in everything I read, but if a killer vacuum destroys a town, that's info I might need. If Madonna's getting married, I think I've got a right to know just who it is I'm losing to and where they gonna go.
I have to read it here. Wife won't let me read it at home.
Why do you have to read it all? Don't you get enough of this crap at work?
They say you can't get too much of a good thing.
Story number 1 begins with a man arguing with his mother-in-law about who's the real man of the house. And he throws a beer on the ground. Don't worry, baby, I'd never throw you on the ground.
Who do you think paid for that TV? And that couch you sleep on?
Debbie paid for every damn stick of furniture in this house.
Hell yes, she did. I'm her husband, and that makes me the man of this house. And don't you forget it.
The main guy is selling weed out of his trailer, and the sale is sort of suspicious and ominous music is playing, so maybe the first story is something weird with the weed.
It's a bargain, I guarantee it.
Well, I'm gonna take this to my cousin Rambo. He's studying to be a pharmacist. Well, he's a drug expert. And if this don't meet up to his expectations...
Trust me, Lester. You just got yourself the best deal in town. A hell of a deal.
What's wrong with the weed might be that the weed doesn't work, and the guy is so upset that he doesn't get stoned right away that he plots to murder the man and rape his wife.
Might as well just shoot his ass. That's for damn sure. His wife pregnant and everything. I don't know if we ought to kill him. Take that dumbass mother-in-law in and rape the hell out of her. Well, I'll tell you what, hipster, you can have her all to yourself.
Yeah, she's all yours, buddy.
Ray from the future here, correction. It's the mother-in-law, not the wife, that they're going to attack. His wife is 9 months pregnant and drinking delicious, delicious Miller Lite.
You're my beer-drinking man, Dove.
That's for damn sure.
I'm glad to get off work. 12 hours on your feet's a long time, especially in my condition.
Hell, Debbie, we're gonna need that money when the baby comes. After that sucker drops, you won't be able to go back to work for at least a week.
And is ride or die as fuck as she starts a shootout, killing poor Rambo. No, not Rambo.
That's it. Those motherfuckers are history.
I was just practicing before. Now I'm getting serious.
The bitch hit me.
Mama, you won't believe what just happened. And my video is blocked in 3, 2, 1, go.
Mama, I just killed a man.
Mama just killed a man.
This means war, as Mama is even crazier than her pregnant and drunk daughter.
I have a feeling that 2 men are coming here right now to kill us all in revenge.
revenge for what I've done.
Well, hell, Davy, why don't you say so?
All right, this is it. The moment of truth. It's kill or be killed.
And every man for himself.
Cue action scene.
God damn it! Son of a bitch! Get him, Davy!
Oh, shit!
All this excitement causes a wife to give birth, and we learn what the true tabloid twist story is.
He's a beautiful boy.
He's got my eyes.
And he's got my beard.
Story number 2 is about a zombie who invites his zombie friends to a barbecue at his son's house to catch up on what they've done since they died.
Thank you.
Yes, wow.
Oh, isn't this a lovely setting?
Yeah. So how goes it, AC?
Wonderful. Just wonderful. That's why I invited the two of you back.
You must tell us all about it.
Yeah, what's up?
How are those burgers coming? They smell delicious.
He quizzes his friends about, hey, what have you been doing since you were dead?
Well, it was dark. Is that how you describe it, Harry?
Yep.
Dark?
Yep. I think that sums it up. It's darker than the Dickens.
Awfully dark, AC.
They have a little bit of normal barbecue chat and bullshit conversations.
You know, I don't seem to recall Chuck saying he liked to hear corn now and then.
He'd get me to make extra so he could have cold corn the next day.
It turns out that when you die, you gain the ability to transport yourself through the cosmos. And he is not happy that his friends just sat in their caskets the entire time.
Don't tell me you've been lying there, rotting in the grave all this time.
What else?
You honestly don't know. There's a universe out there, by God. Don't you know you're free?
You know how I feel about that universe stuff, AC. I don't think we ever should have put anybody on the moon. We got enough trouble right here on Earth. I think we ought to be spending our money right here.
What's wrong with you two?
We don't all think alike, AC. You know that. This is still a free country. At least it was last time I checked.
So he fucking kills them.
If you love your graves so much, you may have them.
Story number 3, the lead-in, is a mom at the park goes to throw away the tabloid when, ooh, that story's kinda interesting.
What's this? Killer vacuum destroys town? Huh. That's the same kind of vacuum cleaner I have.
And it stars Lisa Loeb.
You say...
Feeling good now? Feel that blood rushing through your body. Oh my God, give you power, make you feel strong. But now...
Ooh, puppy.
What will I do?
Very early on, we learn that Lisa Loeb's dad is a weatherman with the specific ability to be able to predict tornadoes.
My calculations are not as precise as I would like them to be. However, I feel confident in saying that the people in the northeast section of town, in and around Garland, should take all the necessary precautions. The alert will be in effect between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m.
Her stepmom hates her and is convinced that once the weatherman gets a national job due to all of his great predictions, that they'll be able to get rid of Lisa, send her back to her mom, and they'll live together rich and happy. And she's bragging as such to her sister when, oh no, tragedy strikes.
Can't get a car for me. You
What is
just can't
happening
get
to
it.
you? My God, Faye! Faye!
Open 9 to 9. Well, you can go to that little room.
It turns out that Lisa repaired the sister's vacuum and made it so loud that she couldn't hear a tornado over its sound, and she is dead. She got killed by a freaking tornado. The weather guy technically got the area of the tornado right, so he's in no trouble. But the stepmom's pretty pissed off that her sister died and blames Lisa Loeb because, you know, she did murder her.
It was here! I know it! That horrible sound! Where is it? You did something to my sister! You screwed up her vacuum so she couldn't hear the twister! You did! You killed Faye! You and all your weird stuff! You're not normal! You're not my daughter! You're...
Frida! Come on.
Everything is revealed that it was Lisa making the predictions, not the weatherman, and they're not so much as predictions as she is actively causing them with superpowered vacuums. After some of the worst acting I have ever seen in my life,
The tornado is in your house. I mean, I don't know if I should tell you or not, but I mean, I decided to, that the tornado is in your house. I mean, how could a tornado be in your house? I mean, of all places, the tornado is in your house. I mean, I've been an assistant, I've been in this production assistant for so many years, and never have I ever seen a tornado in someone's house.
we get a giant disaster scene with the stepmom. Just watch.
You wrote! I'll get you in that butt of yours too!
Overall, yeah, this movie's a mess, but it's occasionally a fun mess. The stories are not funny despite it being a comedy, and not scary despite it being a horror movie. But I think the budget's about $3, so you get what you get. Cast and crew, nobody you've ever heard of is in this movie. There's a guy named Scott Davis who plays Rick. I've actually covered 2 of his movies, Witchcraft 3 and The Swordsman.
Deadline. What happens? I mean, I just started today. I hope they don't expect too much from me.
Well, listen, kid, you've been writing for that.
Everyone else has been in a couple things done by the director. Again, no one you've ever heard of. The movie has 3 directors, Glenn Corbin, Matt Devlin, and Brett McCormick. None of them done anything. Like, I think it's Bloodsuckers from Outer Space and Ozone, The Attack of the Redneck Mutants are their big films. The first story probably has the most action. There's explosions and gunfights and a little bit of comedy involved. The second story is just weird. It's some crotchety old zombie complaining that other people aren't living life or living death, in this case, the way that he thinks they should. And the third story has freaking Lisa Loeb in it before she became a platinum award winning, selling, whatever music artist. Thank you for watching, and as always, I shall try to do better next time. Bonus clip for today is the husband and wife from the first movie.
I've always loved you and I always will. And, well, if you die, I'll wait at least 6 months before I remarry.
Oh, honey, you say the sweetest things to me.
Oh, by the way, special effects were done by legendary electrician and lighting technician Ellen McFarland.